It's been a constant request from my viewers wanting me to talk about the comparison of East Asian countries. Now I'm in Vietnam, and I can talk about a little bit compared with the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam because I'm here. For the friendly, the mostly I think is the Filipino. The Filipinos are super friendly. I think it's because they speak English. Okay, it's so easy to approach. You can basically speak hello to anyone, anywhere. Okay, it's very good for the boys. You can basically say hello to any ladies too. Okay, in the Philippines, they're super friendly. And Thai people are also very friendly. If it's not in the tourist area. Now people in Pattaya, they change it a lot. But basically Thai people are known as a country of a smile. Okay, they're very helpful. The only thing is they don't speak very much English. So that you have to cope with. The Malaysians actually speak quite good English in Malaysia. Many people speak English. And you have no problem going to the city if you speak English. The only thing is because it's a Muslim country, the ladies with hijab, so you feel a little bit distant, okay? And here, Vietnam, because Vietnam is a communist country before, it had all the war, the fought against the French, the fought against the US and the Chinese. Maybe that was the reason the people here are not appear to be very friendly, at least. Okay, and the second question is about the language. Of course, the Filipinos speak the best English, and the Malaysians, not bad. Thai, but here in the Vietnam, no English, okay? You have to be prepared. When it comes to infrastructure, I think the Malaysia is the number one. The Malaysia is the best. Regardless the transport, the mall, the everything. And you don't really feel that you are in a third world country. They're very good. Okay, the road, everything. The next should be Thailand. Okay, the Thailand is also improving very fast, much better now. The third one is Vietnam. Vietnam in the cities not bad, but in the countryside still very poor. The worst, I'm sorry to say, is the Philippines. The Filipinos are still live in a very critical condition, many of them. Okay. So when it comes to price. They're all very cheap. As a Westerner, I'm not a white person, but I live in Norway. For us, it really does not make much difference. $1, $2 difference, okay? But if you really want to know the difference, I would still say the most expensive country is Malaysia. But it's actually very cheap. You can also get a meal for like $2, $3. And all the bus ticket, everything is still very cheap. The next could be Thailand. Thailand is extremely cheap. Okay. And here in Vietnam is also very cheap, incredibly cheap. The Philippines, yes. Anyway, there isn't much difference. They are all very cheap. Okay. Here in Vietnam, you can get a meal for $1. Okay. So we're talking about $1, $2 difference. Make a huge difference for the locals, but not much for us from the West. Okay? I hope you are satisfied with this comparison. And about the religion, the Filipinos are mostly Catholic because they are colonized by the Spanish for 300 years and 50 years by the US. And Vietnam too, they are Catholic, many of them, because they are ruled by the France. But Thailand is a Buddhism country, okay? And Malaysia is a Muslim country. So these 4 countries, different religion. Place of interest. They all have good place to visit. It all depends your taste. In the Philippines, it has like 2,000 islands. There's a beautiful beaches, and many small islands you can explore. But in Malaysia, they have Malacca, they have Penang, have rich this Chinese culture and mixed with Hindu Buddhist culture. Vietnam, yes, as you can see, I'm here now in Vietnam. All in Nam Tram, you have a few places to see. But Thailand, you have many, many beautiful temples. The temples everywhere, they're just gorgeous. Okay, I just mentioned the price one more time. If you are a rich guy, you're welcome to stay in 5 hotels, okay? It's not in my category. But if you're a backpacker, you're on a budget, or you want to experience the local life, here is the budget you should look at. It's very low easy now, I stop. I say it again, for backpackers, for the 4 countries, the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam, basically you can look at $10 for the accommodation. Okay, $10, you can rent a room. Sometimes you can get less, okay? Like Vietnam, you can get as low as $5-6 a room. And in the Philippines too. And for meal, you look at $2 to $3 a meal. That will be enough. But here in Vietnam, you can have $1 a meal. And Thailand too. Thailand, you can have $1 a meal. Transport, as far as you take public transportation, you don't have to worry about that at all. All these countries are extremely cheap. From one place to another costs just a few dollars. Okay? I think we should talk a little bit about Indonesia too, because this is a neighbor country. I cannot say so much about Indonesia because I have only been to Bali Island for about 10 days. But according to my experience at Bali Island, Indonesia is also a very friendly country, very friendly people, low price, very cheap, and infrastructure was not that bad, okay? And it's very nice people, very, delicate, and they have their own kind of religion. Anyway, Indonesia is also a country you should visit, for sure. When it comes to overcharge foreigners, maybe because I'm Asian, I look like I'm Indonesian, Thailand, and Malaysian, or even in Vietnam, people say I look like Vietnamese. So I have not much problem with overcharge foreigners. Absolutely not in Malaysia, not very much in Thailand, no, not in Indonesia, and not in the Philippines. Only in Vietnam, from time to time, they try to overcharge. Okay. Vietnam is a country you have to make sure the price, make it very clear and write it down, okay, before you do anything.